Okay, so today is March 3, 2018, and if you're a big Nintendo fan, you know that this is a special day because today is actually the birthday of the Nintendo Switch. So I decided to make this video in commemoration of that birthday. So let me start by saying that I'm a huge handheld fan. I'm not really I'm not in my like permanent address. I don't live in Metro Manila, so I don't really have the luxury of buying, home consoles and then televisions and so on. So I prefer handheld. And in fact, I have this long history with the handhelds. I love playing handhelds very much, and I have the top five best handhelds of all time. So let me just go through them here before I go to the Switch. So the first is my favorite handheld console of all time is the Game Boy Advance. This thing here is very close to my heart, and I love the games here. At number two, it would be the 3DS, Nintendo 3DS. A lot of perfect games, and in fact, when it came out, sort of like playing PlayStation 2 graphics level in your hand, of course. And then at third place, my third favorite handheld console is, of course, the PS Vita. A lot of people are saying that, yeah, it is dead, but if you really dig into it, there are a lot of games there. um, Fourth place is the PSP, right? Which is the very first successful handheld, went toe to toe with Nintendo, and finally the Nintendo DS. So as you can see, the Switch is not yet in my top five consoles. So we'll see after how many years what rank it will be. But so far, I'm really loving the Nintendo Switch. Now, here is my Nintendo Switch, and this is a really a very special console for me because it's the only console that I got within first year of its lifetime. All those five consoles, the handhelds that I've shown you, I've got them like pretty late, way like I don't know, in the second half maybe of their lifetimes. The Game Boy Advance was already dead when I really began enjoying its games. So here I'm gonna show you the games that I got for my Nintendo Switch. I obtained it last late November as sort of like an early Christmas present from my girlfriend. So yeah, we like sort of divided it because Switch is not really a very cheap console at all. So we divided it, and so half I paid for it and half sort of as like my Christmas gift from my girlfriend. And all in all, I already have 16 games in all. And typically, when I buy games for my Switch, I make sure that there's an equal balance between digital and physical. So, of the 16 games, 8 of them are physical and 8 of them are digital. So let's go with the physical ones first, and I'll show them in the order in which I got them. So, of course, the very first game that I have for my Nintendo Switch is Super Mario Odyssey. I really love the Mario franchise so much. Like I think I've played all of them except the ones on the Wii and Wii U because I don't really have a very accurate emulator for them, and I don't own the console. So like Super Mario Galaxy, Galaxy 2, and so on. Those in Wii and Wii U, I haven't played them, but all the rest of them, the Mario I played, and I can say that this is the best Mario that I've played so far. Like, when I started, I almost like, uh, teared up when like I saw the first part of the world. I told myself that, man, Mario has gone a long way. So one of the best games on the Switch out there. Definitely my favorite, Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, so this is like no question for me because when I got it, either I get Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. I love Mario more, so that's why I have Super Mario Odyssey. The next game that I have is The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I love The Binding of Isaac. I have it on my new 3DS. I played it a lot, the Rebirth one on my PS Vita. So of course I never passed the hard copy. Of course, it has some, Nicholas when they release hard copy of games. They have like goodies inside, so it's like it has like stickers and so on. So if you do not know Binding of Isaac, it's like a randomly generated sort of like a bullet hell, and then with a very dark theme, very dark humor. And then you can like it has like infinite replayability, so very good. Next, we have this Gaia 5. So now I haven't played this, but I have this Gaia's 1 and 2 on my PSP. I have this Gaia 3 and 4 on my Vita, and those are like amazing games. So you know, when you get into this game, you really need to a lot of time. So I tried it, like the demo, I like played it for like 5 hours. It's really good, but and then that's why I got it. But the actual game, I haven't really played it yet, right? But I think this is gonna be very good. This Gaia 5. Next, of course, if you have a Switch, you need a game there that you know supports local multiplayer on the go. And so, of course, I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So you really can't go wrong with Mario Kart. And of course, Mario Kart 8 being the most recent is the best Mario Kart currently that you can get out there. Next, we have Skyrim. I'm currently playing this. I haven't finished it yet. I played it years ago on my PC. I didn't finish it there. Like I said, I prefer playing my games like on a handheld instead of like staring at a big screen on the laptop. But you know, Skyrim on the handheld is like a dream come true, man. A very nice game. And of course, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. One of the main reasons why I upgraded my previous laptop was so I can play Resident Evils 5 and 6 years back. And then I haven't played 7. When I upgrade to a new laptop, I'm definitely gonna play Resident Evil. But the reason also why I bought the 3DS, so I can play Resident Evil Revelations. But of course, the collection, I have it here, Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2. So it's unfortunate that 2 is you need to download it, and it's like sort of like 25 gig. So but it's fine, I have 128 gig on my Switch, so that's cool. And then next is Puyo Puyo Tetris. My girlfriend loves Tetris so much, and I really like Puyo Puyo. It has a very deep meta game, and I have this collector's edition because you get a keychain. It has a Puyo keychain. My girlfriend, being a lover of Tetris, she got the Tetris keychain, but I play this a lot. I mean, I'm practicing Puyo Puyo. I really appreciate the very deep mechanics within it. Stairs, sandwiches, tailing, GTR formations, and so on. It's very deep, man. And I'm not yet good at it, but I'm really loving it so far. So Puyo Puyo Tetris. And then finally, my girlfriend gave this to me for as a Valentine's Day gift. Cave Story Plus. This is classic. I have this on my 3DS, but the 3D remake, felt weird. This is perfect. I'm like around, I don't know, 5 6 hours into this one. I'm not yet done with it, but I'm certainly gonna finish this on my Nintendo Switch. And the best addition that they have on the Switch, and the best thing that the Switch is capable of is that it has a multiplayer support. Okay, so those are my 8 games so far on the physical. So why don't we go and check out my Switch and see my digital games there? Okay, so after checking out my 8 physical games for the Switch, and of course my handhelds right there, let's go to the Switch itself and check out my digital versions. So like I said, I have 8 here. And of course, one of them, obviously, since I have the Resident Evil collection, one of my digital games is Resident Evil Revelations 2. I have it on the Vita, but the graphics looks shitty there. It's playable, but the frame rate is really bad. It's really choppy and so on. So I'm so glad that I can replay it here. It is very good here. Stardew Valley. This is my second game. So I bought this together with my Super Mario Odyssey, because when I bought my Switch, I realized that you can link your eShop account with a 3DS. I have a remaining like $15 there, and so I got it here.
this is a famous indie game for the laptop, but like I said, I want to play it on a handheld, so it's perfect here. I stopped playing because I wanna wait for the multiplayer updates, so that's there. Next is Ironcast. This is an underground, a very beautiful game. Match 3 puzzle, sort of roguelike with a bit of an RPG twist there. So if you played like Puzzle Quest or other games that uses the match 3 mechanic and then combine it with other genres, Ironcast is really good, and I also got it for sale. And in fact, I reviewed this game recently in Pinoy Nintendo Switch, and I won the review contest and got $10 eShop credit for it. Next is Overcooked. So aside from Mario Kart 8, the best multiplayer game that you can get here is Overcooked. So my girlfriend and I used to play this. We really had a lot of fun with this until I got Puyo Puyo Tetris, because my girlfriend loved Tetris better, but we still play this from time to time. Rocket League, one of those. I love this game because it is like the only game other than Resident Evil that can connect online on a NAT-D type connection. So as everyone knows, the Switch is really choosy when it comes to internet connection, and I really think they should fix that, because being portable, you'd want to be able to connect on the internet via your hotspot, but so far they can't because there's no server. So thankfully Rocket League can play online even on a NAT type D because they have their own server, and the nice thing is that it is cross-platform, so you can play with PC players and so on. Minecraft, of course, my girlfriend and I love Minecraft. One of the few games that I play on my PC. I have it on my 3DS, I have it on my Vita, and now on Switch you can play it. My girlfriend and I can play together. So split screen multiplayer. Enter the Gungeon. Oh man, I love Binding of Isaac so much. When I saw this released last Christmas break, I bought it like during the day of the release, and I'm really happy for the success of this game on the Switch. It's sort of like a Binding of Isaac gameplay, way harder and more bullet hell intensive. So I'm waiting for the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons update. So I heard they're gonna add a lot of things there. And then we have guns, gore, and cannoli. So this is a sort of like Metal Slug, not as fast paced as Metal Slug, but think of Metal Slug and then 4-player co-op. You can play it alone. It's really good. 90s gangsta theme, but with the zombies. So it's really so much fun. It's like Left 4 Dead, but 2D. Yeah, think of it that way. 2D Left 4 Dead. So there's like an equivalent of a boomer there, and so on. It's so much fun when playing with multiplayers. And the nice thing is that it also has a sort of versus mode where you just fight in an arena with your friends. Okay, so and last thing I want to say about this is actually the game I got when I won the $10 eShop. This is $9.99 on the eShop, and this is what I got when I won the $10 credits for the Nintendo Switch review when I reviewed Ironcast. Okay, so that's it right there. These are my 8 digital games on my Nintendo Switch, and then together with my physical games, I have 16 games in all. So it will be long before I buy my next games. I don't know, maybe next month, but I'm looking at Outlast. I'm looking for the Bayonetta that contains 1 and 2, the US one. It's really getting rare, but yeah, the Switch really has a very good first year, and I'm glad I was able to buy it early in its lifetime. Okay, so that's it. So I hope you love my Nintendo Switch review, and once again, this is my Nintendo Switch collection. So I hope you love my review, and if you own a Switch, I hope you celebrate it with me for this very special day for this console. Okay, happy birthday Nintendo Switch, and thank you Nintendo for bringing us this wonderful console. Alright, thank you for watching.